here's the general plan. Shipping container there. 50-foot span in between. Shipping container here. Sweet old dome roof on top. And I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. Oh, got a shipment in today, guys. It's big and it says Vmac on it. I'm excited. We're out at the job site. We got both shipping containers in. We got all the steel here for the framing and structure of the Quonset hut that's going over the top. We're gonna back this bad boy into place and then go get the welder, the Vmac 6-in-1, and bring it on over. You know, I had my truck parked in the middle. We had the excavator over there in the center between these, and this is going to be a massive shop. We're using the Cabelco to pick these guys up, and literally there's not a lot of measuring going on right here right now. We are centering them to the edge of this concrete on the corner. So now we're going to run the Cabelco back across, and we're going to straighten out the front of that container and the front of this container. We've got planks of wood from the sawmill all planked up over there that we're driving across, so we're not tracking up and destroying the brand new slab. But you can see that edge over there on the concrete. We need to bring it in about 5 inches. So we're sliding these big Connex boxes around. I want to show you a little trick that I just came up with that really helped us to get this to move just like a 1/2 inch. We go to push it over and we push it over too far, but we needed it that way, but we're going to pull it back. And how we're going to pull it back, Sean, we're going to need to take all the tension out of that too, so pull it real tight. How we're going to do it, thank you sir, is tighten the chain up and make sure it runs underneath the bucket, so come up in the middle. We're going to run it under the bucket, and then as I curl the bucket, this acts as like a pulley, and it just makes it really gentle. So that takes all the herky-jerkiness out of it, and it's just a very simple, like it's almost at idle when it's happening. It's really good. I'm very happy with it. That's a technique I'm always going to remember when I need a gentle tug. Sean, you need a gentle tug? You good? Bill, gentle tug?
Most of the time.
Ladies, Bill's single, man. He's rocking the glasses right now, but I mean, he's got like straight up guns and everything. Check him out. There you go. Okay, let me explain again like what I did, because I said curl, I didn't mean curl. I'm curling the bucket, but I'm using the round part of the back of the bucket so that when I raise it up, I put tension on it, and then when I push it down, it pulls it over. So like 12 inches of downward push with the excavator, which is working against the weight of the excavator and the hydraulics. It's really not going to go anywhere. It puts on about maybe a 1/2 inch of pull this direction. It's very fluid. It worked out really well. Okay, everything is ground in, ready to go. We're going to do some measurements and stuff like that, but right now I'm just going to toss this stuff down to Steven. Let him catch it. Hey, gentle, stare it. Don't break it. Gentle, you know, we don't want to damage this. Maybe it'll work now. So Steven's got the little cordless over there. It'll probably run out about 5 seconds. I'm gonna grab the DeWalt and throw it back on the Vmac, but I'm gonna move the tractor over here real quick. How them fornies working out?
Happy time.
Yeah?
Says no one ever when they're holding an angle grinder.
I know, it sucks, right? But hey, I'm coming up to help.
Aw.
Awesome.
Wow.
Dude, that forny sucks. So, this is the 7 amp. This guy's not super beefy. And you don't need super beefy when you're just sanding. But I'll do one-handed, side by side with Steven. Yeah. Winner, Norton wins every time. Now I know what some of you guys are thinking. It's all about the, even Steven said it, this is more powerful. Let's switch them, huh? Got the Forney on the DeWalt. Steven has the Norton flap disc. The Norton did both. It did double on the entire other side of this, and this one's only gone this far so far. Now we're gonna test them. Mechanics, what do you want? What do you think?
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Way faster, right? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that's why I love Norton. And I'm not like, I'm not sponsored by Norton. I bought that. We bought these because we didn't have, what do you call it? The extra nuts. I can't find them for that. So we had to buy the ones that would just ferrule on. And that one has already done an entire shipping container, guys. Impressed?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna leave you with that.
We need to weld these to the top and then start making our rings. Each ring bolts to each little indentation.
While Steven's getting that stuff loaded up, I'm gonna fire up the Vmac and I'm gonna start doing some test welds and get her tuned in. We got some really, really thin sheet metal stuff on this, 14 gauge it looks like. So, and we're gonna be stick welding it, and it's galvanized. Lots of fun. First weld right out of the box. I mean, it's great. Okay, for this one section, I'm using my Lincoln 210 MP, and I got it running off the Vmac. And the reason I am is because I had to cut this entire section back apart, and I got to fill some gaps. And I'd rather not be trying to fill them with some 6013 or 6011 or something like that. So I'm going to use my MIG wire. This is not, they don't really design these to go on shipping containers. I mean, it's close, but it's not quite there, right? So anyway, I had to completely modify this whole side, cut the entire bottom piece off, and then I'll weld it all back together. But real quick tip for you. I'm welding galvanized, and I'm also using flux core wire. Get you guys some Weld Aid nozzle dip for that. It's going to keep you from sticking, from spattering. And the other thing you can do is when I come in here, I'm going to re-galvanize all this with some CRC galvanized paint. Just the same stuff they used right here when they did their welds. But anyway, and we'll wire brush it first. But in order, like, to keep this stuff from sticking right here, just take some of this with a little acid brush and wipe it on there. And then you can just wash it off or wipe it off when you're done. It's good stuff, you know. In case you're wondering, yes, we have a respirator on. That's the 2091 3M for welding galvanized. And I've got, these are the little Z frames we were telling you about. And then Seth's down there assembling all the big panels. And that's panel number 1. So really need to get him someone to help out. But panel number 1 right there. And then I should have these welded up here in just a bit, but this one really slowed me down. Not bad. I mean, I had to break out the angle grinder, cut the steel, do some quick on-the-job figuring, and then get it to where it would actually mount up to the container. It's not so much this, right? Because we could have put it here. A lot of things we could have done different. But this lip right here, this entire lip is higher than that. So, and also we're taking it to the back edge because we're putting a back wall on this. So that's another reason. Got her all welded up. Steven and Seth are down there assembling panel number 3. And I'm getting ready to move over to the other side and weld her. It's going to be awesome.
Point here and a point over there, and we're going to rig it like this. And the reason why you want to do this, when you go to pick it up, it levels itself out.
We'll show you guys when we got it like hanging in the air. You'll see, it'll give you a better idea, but no one's rigging them like this. They're all doing this stuff by hand, and you can do that, but this is just way easier. This thing is a monster. Huge. Yeah, we need to be over for the next one. You want? Well, let's see. Even his bolts are close. Let's let him stab, and then we'll boom for you. This thing's gonna be huge, Steven. It's freaking massive, huh? Jesus, dude, it is up there. Guys, I had no idea how tall this was gonna be. Like, you know, I know the height. I read the plans, but man, it's up there. Like, we're fully extended right now. We've got plenty of extra space with our rope and everything, but geez Louise, this is huge. Now, the first one is the hardest one because we have to tie it all off to everything before we can put up the second one. So, yeah, the rest we'll just rig. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Day 2 on the job. We're going to start hanging these last 2 of the first 4. So you got to hang 4 of them before you can tighten everything up. Then all your bolts and hardware will line up and it'll be rigid. I can raise it, Steven.
Yeah, I need to raise the hair.
Okay, you got it. All right, we got 4 of these bad boys up. I'm yelling because we've got some background music, and you know how YouTube feels about background music, so I can't quit talking. We got the 5th one on the ground, but we're gonna eat lunch. Once again, guys, EcoFlow Delta. We charged all our batteries and the drones. We got 30% remaining. We're gonna cook lunch with it now using an air fryer, and we're gonna do a bunch of sausage. It's gonna be awesome. There you go. We'll see how much watts this guy pulls. Right now, we're kicking out 1,558. We may have to stop the charger. Let's see. I don't want to pull it too hard. All right, 1492. We're gonna take a peek. See how our sausage is cooking. Oh, damn, it's pretty well done.
Starving like Marvin, girl.
Couple minutes away, homie.
I want it now.
Okay.
Now.
Here's a cold one.
No.
Oh, you want a hot?
I want a hot sausage.
You want a hot sausage?
Hot sausage.
We'll be back in a minute. Hey, Steven, don't scratch my truck over there, dude.
Oh, you mean like that scratch?
No, that's a dent. Dents are okay. Oh, you can't even dent it. Guys, this is why you need a good strong truck, because it won't even dent. Well, don't tell Steven not to dent stuff.
I can hump a dent into it.
Oh, that's working. Oh, you got my tail light loose now.
Hey.
Well, guys, that's what friends are for. But no, seriously, we're getting ready to replace the bed. She smoked.
My hands are clean yesterday.
Oh, yeah? You washed your hands? Mm-hmm. About a week ago?
I'm not disgusting, Justin. I said yesterday.
Yeah, it's been out in the sun, so it's got a little pressure built up in it, you know? For your mayonnaise. I like to do that with my mayonnaise.
Leave it out in the sun a couple days.
Yeah.
Then you got McDonald's secret sauce.
Ah.
Secrets in the sauce. It's gonna be hot, man. I see it like boiling already.
I like how you use both hands. That was nice. Good.
Good etiquette.
I've had a lot of experience.
Nice.
Yo, have you ever looked at Steven and ever thought he looks like blue-eyed, young Walter White? Kind of does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll have to check it out later. I'll put up a side by side. We'll let them vote in the comments.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
let us know in the comments. Walter White?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay, so we're 30 feet up in the air on these lifts with Safety Sal over here. He's stabbing. Oh, you missed one. Okay, where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? Are you trying to guesstimate where he's going?
Yeah.
He might have fell asleep.
Need some more bolts, buddy?
Oh, dude, sorry.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, shot, got it. Too slow. Too slow. Not today, Junior.
Assalamu alaikum. Shaku Maku. Baby.
Oh, dude, that was a good catch. That was a good catch.
Yeah, it was.
Nice, nice, nice. You trying to peer? You're peering. You missed that one though, didn't you? Oh, he got two. Two hungry hippos down here, buddy.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah, what's up?
grab me a handful of nuts.
Okay. All right, since we're doing this weird one up here, we both decided to use our nut sacks. So I got my nut sack. Seth has his nut. Oh, just gonna reach into my nut sack.
Yes, sir.
You know what? You're just gonna pull out a handful of nuts.
Mine are longer.
You know what? I have way too. My nut sack's too heavy, dude.
You need me to even it out for you?
Yeah, just take a little out.
Here.
Look at the bulge. It's just bulging so much. No, it's just way too heavy.
No, you gotta even it out.
You're literally hitting.
You're good.
Keep doing that, though. Let's see.
Good job.
Thanks, brother. I'm still going to take about 10 pounds of these nuts out.
Nice nut sacks.
Thank you. Developing your skill sets, and developing young man, you'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so what we're doing right now is we got a couple more bolts to throw in here, and I'm going to walk through and show you an actual full assembly of this panel right here, start to finish. But the Skylight panel is going in next. I'll show you the Skylight panel when I'm up there, and I'll show you how they make it. It's not the most impressive feat of engineering I've ever seen in my life. It is keep it simple, stupid. They're literally using one of these panels as a mold, or it's just one of the panels. They just mold them up on one of the panels. So specifically on these, we put them up one panel at a time, right? We don't hang them because that guy has no support and it's just going to crack. It'll split right in half and drop everything to the ground. So we're going to hang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels individually.
Not much.
Any tips for people putting up their own Quonset hut?
Any chips?
Tips.
Kwanzaa hut? Tips?
Any tips for any tips for understanding the English language? See, I'm torn because I want to show you guys all the stuff we're doing, but I don't know. We have to turn off the music because of YouTube, and we really want to rock out to some REO Speedwagon. What else are we listening to today? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, get that out of my face. Let's do some work.
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure? Give me the correct end at least. Okay, so we put a poker through there. Drift handmade by the good of the land because we couldn't find any locally, and I can't find mine. I'm ready for another one, brother. And then we just got to figure out which hole he's going for. Oh, there it went. Okay, and then you get up here real quick. Spin him on. Bam.
All right, going down.
Down to the bottom. All right, then we hit down. And I'll take her down to the bottom. Click drive. We're going to drive forward. Boom. Seth gets her lined up with the poker. Right there, see it? And we kind of listen, trying to figure out where it's coming through. Oh, come on now. Come on, there we go. Sometimes when they're in awkward positions, it's a little annoying. I try to be as fast as I can for the guy holding the bolts.
Yeah, you're lucky old Bill's building a mailbox down there.
Jesus. Why is that?
Making a career out of it.
Oh, Bill's mailbox career?
Now, talk about you put some nuts on.
Oh. Well,
right.
You're always talking about my nuts. It's hard. Why don't you try filming while messing with your nuts?
I just don't.
Have to switch over to a different kind of video account.
Yeah, I think that's not YouTube. That's you something else.
Yeah. Where you at? Where you at? Okay, oh, you went up top. Switch around. Gotta listen. Still running against the wind.
Got this one.
I think I can get away with acapella on YouTube and not have it demonetized. So let me know what you guys want to hear. Pick a song, Luke.
Pick a song.
Yeah. Not freaking Cardi B, dude.
Carry on my wayward Cardi B.
Once I rose above the floor in confusion, fell off the man lift, now I have a contusion. Okay, so when we're doing the skylights, we put up one panel at a time on the Skylights. We don't want to raise them up because we're going to break the Skylights. They're fiberglass, they're real light panels, and they definitely will not support the weight of the ones underneath them. But there's just 2 Skylights right there and one over here. So, and they actually provide a pretty good amount of light. It's not terrible. Are we starting there?
No, just throw this up there.
Okay. So Seth is bringing the scissor lift up. What he's going to do is slide that panel up on the roof so it's ready for us when we work over to it. And as you can see, these aren't heavy. They get their rigidity from all the bends. Right now he's explaining to Luke how to pull it tight and make sure it's not bound up. Now we've got a long bar in there to keep them spread, and we got the 1 bar right there to keep that from, okay? Nice and easy. Once we get it off the ground, he'll put in that other bolt. And Luke, being 19, he's our whipping boy right now. All right, here we go. It's okay. Let her go.
Go down.
We're good. Hey, I'm going to take it to him. Go ahead, let go. Let it go. All right, now I watch the center right here, and I can tell that it's kicked off to the side, so I just adjust the unit. You can watch this little dial right there. There we go. Now Seth will stab it. Once I see his bar go in, I then rotate here again, so I'm pitching this whole thing this way. Luke, pick it up. All right, there you go. Ready? I'm coming down to you. Good. Okay, he's got it stabbed, and he's good. Then I shut off the unit. Oh, we got music on. Just hold what you got, Luke.
Got nuts?
I got nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I climb the ladder, I come up here, grab me a nut, put it on there, reach in, grab another one. What do you think, buddy? There we go, another one. He's got one waiting for me over here. So we'll get all these stabbed, and then we'll run across and help Luke. Once we have the bottom stabbed, I come down and I go across here, jump up and help him out. And then Seth jumps in one of the lifts, goes up and disconnects the center, drops a bolt or two in there. What do you got? I got you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, that's good. Push it in. Yeah, I got nuts. Just give me that, this last one, this corner. Yeah, there you go. Everything's twice as hard filming. Seth's got her disconnected up there. He's just popping the chains off, and then I'll lower everything back down. So we're gonna raise it up. And then bring it back to me. All right, there's Seth grabbing the last piece, and it goes right here, and then we will be done. He's probably gonna drop it on my hand, so I'm gonna move it. Oh yeah, what's up, Muscles?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Assalamu alaikum. Shakalaka.
That boy spent way too much time and.
You need to move.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm about to.
All right, I'll lower it. Ow. All right, that works. This is the one we put sealant on, and you seal it up because this edge and that edge are kind of more flat. So we got to make sure that when we're stabbing her, we're good to go. Get a hand there? Hold on. All right, I wanted to bring you guys along for the last bolt. Go ahead and stab it, brother. Ah! Oh, you didn't drop it. You're messing with me. Ah, that's hilarious. Good move. I liked it. Last one. What is that? 37,000 bolts. Not enough. We had to buy a bunch. They don't send you, you know how it goes. You know how companies are these days. Hey, you want me to come up and get you? All right. There you go. She's awesome. That's a full-grown man right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's walking right by there. And that gives you the idea of the size. Just kidding, he's like 5'2". What you doing, big guy?
I'm just a wee little fella.
What's that?
I'm a real boy.
So all in all, pretty good. I got to get up there and I've got to clean up the welds. Then I got to spray new galvanized from CRC on there. I've got some trim that goes on the back right there, but I still got to go buy more bolts. Yeah, unfortunately, the company didn't ship us all the hardware, and it's been a pain in the butt. We've had to do a lot of pauses on the job. It would have went a lot quicker, but it's pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of companies that make these, so I'm going to try to find the perfect company should we install another one. It's just surrounded on all sides by trees. We're going to put a back wall over here. We're going to put a Mr. Cool unit in there, along with a bathroom and like an office space. And the Vmac, oh, thank you so much for being awesome, Vmac. I love having this thing on the job. I'm so excited. It's his first job, and there will be many, many more. So that's about it, everybody. If you want one, let me know. Maybe we can build you one. And next up, I think we're doing the truck build, and I got some dirt work jobs coming in. So if you like this content, subscribe, like, whole 9 yards. And I know it's been a while, guys, but I've had a lot of stuff going on.